We're going to do our real estate tip of the week.
Yeah, so we started doing our real estate investment tip of the week, Tim. I think it was about a year ago we
Yeah.
started doing this, and it's been hugely successful. And we love doing it because then these little tips help you either save money or make more money. It's as simple as that. So today's tip, because it's a new year, we wanted to start off with, Tim, what are we going to start off with?
Tip of the week this week is how to get started investing in real estate. Now, a lot of the investors on the call right now, they own a lot of properties. They've already started, but a lot of you guys haven't really dipped your feet into the investment pool yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a really, really quick, how to get started.
Yeah, and Tim, that's the right thing. If there are people that own property, they may be stuck or plateaued, and it's our job to move you forward if you want to do that. So the first thing to do is take stock of where you're at. And we always say this when we meet people. We ask them, firstly, how much money do you have? And sometimes, Tim, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have to deal with it. But there's other ways that people have come to us, Tim. People have equity in their homes that they didn't know that they could refinance and pull the money out. And that's when we send them to Danielle to actually pull that money out and then use that to borrow more money. Other people seem to have RSPs that they don't even know they can access that and use that as a deposit.
Again, using a good mortgage broker like Danielle, you can tap into your RSPs to invest in real estate. Now, that's a conversation you have to have with a mortgage broker that knows how to do it. There are certain rules around it. So a good mortgage broker should be able to tell you how to do that.
Yeah, and then some people tend to come to us and they're able to get lines of credit, and they can actually use those lines to support the deposits on future property. So there's many, many ways to access capital. We do actually a full seminar on that, so we're not going to fully dive into that. But Tim, if people are really stuck and they don't have a lot of money, joint ventures may be a possibility. And that's where you actually buy property with either friends. We've seen it with your parents. We've seen it with other family members. We've seen it with co-workers. There's many, many ways you can buy property. So if you don't have any money and you're feeling like, oh, geez, how am I going to get into this? There's other ways to go about it.
Yeah, and if you explain it properly and you get other people excited in investing in real estate, you can access money that your friends have, your family has, your coworkers have, people on sports teams that you play on. Anyone out there can be a potential joint venture partner. And what we do is we teach you how to approach them and how to structure that joint venture so everybody's protected and you can buy more real estate.
Yeah, and we've also had people come into our office that aren't working right now. We can tell you if you're not working, well, it's impossible to get a mortgage. We've had to tell some people, go get a job or try and increase your income. Or if you're self-employed, maybe you have to pay your taxes. And then that way we put you on a plan to move forward. So the first step when you're looking at investing in real estate going forward, it doesn't matter if you're buying your fifth property or your first property, is taking stock where you're at, talking to a great mortgage broker. We use Danielle DeMarco with Mortgage Architects. She's been looking after our clients for almost 20 years. And the difference between working with any mortgage broker or working with Danielle is that she simply puts a plan together that we orchestrate to buy you 1 through to 5 properties if need be. So that is your first step, is to take stock of where you're at financially, find out how much money, how much access you can get to capital, and then secondly, how much you can afford in mortgages. Then we put a plan together.
Yeah, and that real estate investment plan is super important. We also have developed a system to develop that plan tailored to each person's economic situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, depending on how much your income is, how many assets you have, how much real estate you own, we can tailor that real estate investment plan to your specific situation.
Yeah, how old you are, you could be first-time home buyer, you could be retiring. We have all different plans to suit you, and we make sure it's successful.
So that's our real estate tip of the week, how to get started with investing in real estate. I know it was really, really quick, but we're still letting people in from the waiting room. So we hope you like that tip. And if you want to see more of our real estate investment tips, go to our Crew TV channel, and we have tons and tons and tons of real estate investment tips. And they're very, very educational. So check it out.
You can find that on our website, calgaryrealestatewealth.com. There's a whole section with our Crew TV.
Yeah. So